Hello, my name is Christina, and I want to welcome all of you and thank you all for coming. I want to offer you my sincerest condolences on the loss of your loved ones, your loved one or loved ones. If you're like me, I have lost many close family, friends, and pets. And so I decided to do this free webinar last minute because today is my daddy's birthday. I don't know why, but I never like to call him dad or daddy. But anyways, he is celebrating in heaven once again since October 31st, 1997, which is Halloween, one of his favorite holidays. I was only 21 when I saw him take his final breath right in front of me on the hospice bed in our living room. And just so you know, this is being recorded for my own feedback purposes and for others to see if they missed it. So I want to assure you that we are all in this together and you are not alone. It took me over 30 years to figure out coaching is my true passion and calling besides pet sitting. As you may or may not know, I love animals, so my grief coaching niche is in pet loss. When my first pet Checkers, my black and brown guinea pig, passed away, I was devastated. As an only child, that was my brother and best friend since I was 12. But 5 or 6 years later, he passed from natural causes. And at the time, I didn't know they had a short life expectancy, but they do. And unfortunately, it is an unexpected event that cannot be postponed, rescheduled, or deleted. I don't like the word dying either. I believe we pass on to the other side. My coaching is not based on a theological perspective. I believe heaven is the other side, but whatever you believe is acceptable. I have many friends who are Buddhists, Jehovah's Witnesses, etc. In fact, my own daddy was a Scientologist, but he told me my father is God in heaven and we pass on. So there's that. One day I was about 8 or 9 years old, and he took me to the cemetery and asked me if I knew why there was a fence around it. So I said, no, why? And he says, because people are dying to get in. And the gate, there's a lot of things, a lot of quirky things that he said that you'll get to hear when you guys, or if you guys sign up for my coaching sessions. But anyways, the gate was open this time, so we went in and walked around. And I think we were visiting his dad's grave, who passed before I was born. And my daddy was explaining that someday he would be there too. And I said, when? Tomorrow? And he says, nobody knows exactly when, but I want you to know that we all end up here eventually. So from that day on, I made sure I cherished every day possible with him, not knowing I would only have 14 more years with him. So now, if you'd like to introduce yourself and share a memory of your loved one, you can do that now. Again, this is being recorded for my own feedback purposes and for others to watch it if they weren't able to join us at this time. Okay, I guess not, huh? Jonathan, nothing? Bridget, nothing? That's okay. In fact, Bridget, well, the three of us here have a lot of people in common, a lot of angels up in heaven that we all know. So let me share my screen again, and I will go on. So anyways, I wanted to tell you guys about the 5 myths and 5 facts about grief. There are more, but I can't divulge everything right now. So the 5 myths of grief are: number 1, crying is a sign of weakness. Number 2, crying is a sign of selfishness. Number 3, don't mention the name of the deceased. Number 4, there is a right way to grieve. And number 5, it will get better with time. So these are the 5 myths. 5 facts about grief are: number 1, the reason that we grieve is because we loved. Number 2, the emotions of grief are normal and natural. Number 3, your grief is unique to you. Number 4, the way out of grief is through it. And number 5, grief can teach us something about life if we allow it to. If you can visit my website, you could set up your free initial consultation, www.coachchristinalistens.com. You do have the choice of a private or group coaching session and the option of becoming a member of Coach Christina's cronies, which means friends, pals. That's the Italian in me, using the word crony. But during our sessions, we will explore these facts and myths in more detail, so you will have a better understanding of them and more. I've got so much more to teach you. It's just so much more to teach you. And I do want to make it clear that unresolved grief is unhealthy. And so I'm right here, right now, giving you permission to grieve, and ask that you also give yourself permission to grieve. Avoiding grief is unresolved grief, and is unhealthy. I will show you how to deal with it, so to speak, how to keep on going, moving and grooving. And I just want to share this quote with you that was taken from an epitaph found in an Irish cemetery. It was carved in 1806. We don't know who did it, but it says, "Death leaves a heartache no one can heal, and love leaves sweet memories no one can steal." So I want to thank you all again for coming, and please always remember, you matter no matter what. If you have any questions, you can ask me now or email me at coachchristinalistens@gmail.com. Or again, you may visit my website at www.christinalistens.com. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you have a great day. I'm going to stop sharing my screen in case anybody wants to ask questions, say hi. Thanks for coming, Bridget. You're awesome. Oh, I see a chat. Uh-oh. Yes, you too. Have a good night, Bridget. Thank you. Bye, Johnny.